Hi, Annie here, and once again, I can't believe it. It is the end of November, and it's time for my November favorites, and I can't believe how quickly this year has gone. So, having said that, like every month, but I can't believe we're basically at Christmas now. Like, well, not basically, but it's 1 month to go, and then we're in 2016. How exciting. Anyway, having said this like every month since February, I think I'll just get on with it and tell you about some of my favorites for this month. So, I've been watching Magnum. I finished the series watching season 6, 7, and 8. I really like this. I do think it was missing solid female characters, even not necessarily like a continuous character, but even just well-developed women that were coming by the weekly in and out as part of his cases. They didn't feel very well developed, although I will say that the male characters I think were excellently developed in this, especially in reference to Vietnam veterans and veterans in general. I think they did a huge service to the portrayal of PTSD and other kind of problems that maybe returning veterans would have, trying to settle back into civilian life, especially after Vietnam. And I do think that this show was excellent for portraying that. But I think that on its merit, and the mysteries were excellent as well. Not mystery, but the cases every week were excellent. And there's some really standout episodes in the whole series. But I will say that lack of kind of, whenever there's a woman on screen, it's like you all of a sudden are brought back to the fact that this is like really fake, like it's just a story, which I mean, I knew it was a story, but it kind of takes you out of it a bit because of the way they are written and the dialogue they have. But beyond that, I think the male characters in this are excellent. The show was great. I didn't love the fact that at the end of the show they kind of changed direction with Robin Masters. Wasn't crazy about that. Definitely didn't stay true to what they had established in the earlier seasons, but I understand why they changed. Don't worry, I'm not going to say too much there because it would be a bit of a spoiler, but probably not, because I think it's on, every Wikipedia page and everything that's written about Magnum. But I do like this series. I do wish the female characters were better written and more believable, but I do think that they did an excellent thing and an excellent job portraying vets as kind of normal people that are struggling with something but that can function normally, which not every TV show did. I mean, the shows that did address it often were addressing them as people that were kind of like deranged or whatever. This was an excellent juxtaposition to that. And I also say after having come off watching MASH, I think that they like dovetailed nicely as series because they addressed a lot of the same kind of issues, only MASH was in the war, and Magnum was a post-war series. So even though they were taking place during different wars, essentially, although MASH was filmed during more close to Vietnam, they kind of fit nicely as a comedy drama series to watch together. Next thing I watched this month and enjoyed was Emergency, and this was season 2, which I picked up on sale. I picked this up because I used to watch these when I first got a TV in my bedroom. There was very little on that I could catch. I didn't even have a VCR to start with or a DVD player, and this used to air at like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning on my local channel because I could pick up 3 channels kind of from just the air, like the aerials, because I didn't have the cable running up here. And this used to air every night with Adam 12. They showed them late. Like, this was way after they aired originally. I'd never seen them before. I kind of enjoyed them, and so I couldn't really remember them completely, but when I saw it on sale, I picked it up. I did like them. It's kind of reminds me a bit of a precursor maybe to ER. It is focusing on the rescue side of it, but it does, I feel like, have that rhythm and pattern, albeit much slower and much less graphic. But I do think that it had that something about it, the feel, there was the dynamics between the people. I don't know, I really think that this show really reminds me of like an early kind of quieter ER. So I'm definitely going to be looking for more of these seasons when I see them on sale and pick them up. Yeah, so I'm happy I purchased that. It had been sitting on my shelf for a while, and I pulled it out this month, and I was regretful that I hadn't done it sooner. And the final DVD I have here is Bachelor Mother. I've watched this before. I've had it for a couple years now, and it is I think I've actually talked about it before, possibly, but it's kind of been the movie I've been watching at like later in the evening. I've put it on a number of times this month, and it's a bit Christmassy and a bit holiday without being full-blown holiday yet. So I think that's part of why I've had the urge to watch it. Not to mention, it's just a great movie and probably one of my favorite Ginger Roger movies. So, and David Niven's in it as well. And I love David Niven, especially in these mistaken identity ones. He's done a few of them, Happy Go Lovely, this one, and there's one other one as well where he plays a photographer. Anyway, I love him in these mistaken identity movies. They're some of my favorites. So the next thing I have is my Swiss Miss, and this is another product that my mom picks up for me when she pops over to the States and buys some groceries for me, which I mentioned last month when I was talking about a soup. Anyway, I've got the sugar-free, like the diet version and the classic milk chocolate. I love these. They're not as rich as some, and I actually make them, they recommend with 6 ounces of water, and I actually make them with 8. But I just like them because there's something warm. I don't drink coffee, and these are kind of a nice warm drink that's not water or, you know, milk, but that has a bit of flavor, but also not too much flavor, because as I've mentioned before, I suffer from pretty bad nausea at times, well, most of the time, and so I find that I can really deal with these. These are also gluten-free, which is a primary attraction for me. I find it difficult to get gluten-free and the kind of milder taste that I like here in Canada, because a lot of the gluten-free products are very, are like the natural and whole food, which is great, but they are, like a lot of them are dark chocolate or much stronger milk chocolate flavor, if that makes sense. Like the chocolate, it's just a stronger flavor, and right now I'm looking for neutral, so I get these, and I am having a difficult time with words today, so I will just keep going. I'll plow on. The next thing I have here is my new Celtic crochet book. I'm quite excited to try. I've started working on a sweater, just like a few rows in, and I'm excited to try it. I've been looking at this book for pretty much all month now. It was, I think it came out in either the end of October or the beginning of November that I got it, and I'm really enjoying it. It has some beautiful projects, and there's a lot of cables and such, and I'm a bit nervous to try that because I've certainly never tried anything. I'm just trying to find a picture here. I've certainly never tried anything this kind of advanced before, and it is definitely trickier pattern work than I'm used to, but I'm going to give it a go and see how I do, and I'll let you know how I get on with that, if I get on with it, but I'm hopeful I will. It looks not too bad as long as I just stick to the directions and all that. I think I'll be able to manage it. And there's sweaters, there's also quite a few shawls, some baby projects, and some blankets. So I'm looking forward to trying those, although I don't think I'll have anything completed kind of by the end of this year. The crocheting has slowed down significantly, and I've got a lot of other projects on the go and stuff that I'm working on for gifts that I'm wanting to get done. This will be what I'm working on completing first. So the other favorite I have for this month is oversized sweatshirts. I love it when the colder weather comes here and you get to put on a nice oversized sweatshirt, preferably one you've had for a few years, not only so it's soft, but just because it's all nice and cozy, like a familiar friend. I've got like zip, I love a zip hoodie for when you're going in and out, and then also just these ones. I've got a lot of like university ones, well, not a lot, I've got a few. And this one my mom picked up when she went to visit my cousin in Minnesota like 10 years ago now. I love that one, although it is getting a bit worse for wear at the sleeves. I'm gonna see if I can actually put a new cuff on to like freshen it up a bit because it's looking a bit ratty. And then yeah, so, and this one here too I've had for quite a few years now, but I just love them. I love that as the colder weather comes, which didn't come very quick this year, which is a mixed blessing, as I said, because I do love some cold weather clothing. So, but at the same time, you're not snowed in and plowed under in your driveway. So that's all good as well. And I'm also pretty excited because I've gone and dug out the Christmas lights, and I'm going to be trying to get things decorated around here. And yeah, I'm excited for kind of Christmas decorations and the holiday and watching all the Christmas movies. I've been holding off, although I have started kind of a little bit. I've watched Elf, and I did watch White Christmas once already, but I will watch it tons more as the December actually rolls on now. But I've been trying to hold off this year and really go full force once January comes, because I do love a Christmas movie, and I think I'm gonna have a Christmas movie collection video coming up in December that I'm gonna work on filming. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. And what have you guys been loving this November? I know I ask this every month, but I really do love to hear if you feel like telling me, or if you have a favorite video you want to tell me about that I will go look at. Please subscribe. I put out a new video every Wednesday, and that would make me very happy. And like this video if you liked it, and don't forget to leave a comment below of what your November favorites were. And I'll see you soon. Bye!